Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a product review on some perfume. And in the South, we tend to call it smell goods, okay? Because what girl doesn't like to smell good, okay? And this video is brought to you by Dossier, which is a company that prides itself in providing you with the luxury brand perfumes for only a fraction of the cost. So if you would like to see this product review, stay tuned. So let's get right into this video. I'm going to be reviewing two different fragrances sent to me by Dossier. The names of the two fragrances that I will be reviewing today are the Oriental 2 and the Oriental Floral 2. The names sound slightly similar, however, they do have a mixture of different fragrances in each, okay? So let's get started. Just want to show you the packaging. So when you receive your fragrance, it will be packaged in a package that looks something like this. So as you can see, you will be provided with a sample of that particular fragrance and a 50 milliliter bottle of that fragrance. So upon opening it, you want to try the sample, and if you don't like the fragrance, you can send it back and your return will be received and you do not have to pay anything for it. So how it works is you will be able to actually sample the product using your little spray bottle. And let's say I sample this product and I do not like the fragrance, I can send the product back for free. Okay. Now I talked about earlier how their products are offered at a fraction of the cost. Once you go to their website and actually review the site, you will find out that they have a variety of fragrances, and with each fragrance the cost is only $29. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I am a bit of a frugal shopper. My husband tends to call me a cheapskate, but I'm a frugal shopper, so I'm always looking for a bargain. And this, my dear, is absolutely a bargain. So if I decide after spraying the fragrance that I like it, I can keep this, of course, to go in like a miniature purse and my larger bottle. So it's like you get extra fragrance for the cost. Now, upon spraying this, I absolutely love how it smells. So when I was consulting with the company, I kind of informed them that I really wanted something that smelled nice and sweet, that had a vanilla undertone to it, and they provided just the right combination with this Oriental 2. So this particular fragrance has a combination of almond and vanilla, tuberose. It has coffee, tonka bean, jasmine, and iris in it. So all of these are those sweeter fragrances. And although you might have heard coffee, I thought that would kind of have, you know, a pretty bad smell, because I tend to smell the like after effects of coffee and I don't really like that smell. However, I do actually like the first like initial smell of coffee. So having that mixture infused into this fragrance is perfect, okay? So this first one, I would give it a double thumbs up. If I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I would definitely give this one a 10. I am that person who has pretty much so sensitive skin, so I don't like to spray my fragrances all over me. I'll just spray it on my neck, and then I'll kind of just mist it in the air and then move my body towards it so that it will kind of be infused in my natural body smell. Okay, but this smell is actually potent enough to where if I were to walk past you, you would probably say, she smells good, nice and sweet. I wanted a sweet smell, and that is what they gave me. So good job, Dossier. So this particular smell is inspired by the Carolina Herrera's Good Girl fragrance. And I have not smelled that fragrance, but if it smells anything like this, I'm sure it smells really good, okay? Now, I would also like to say, as it relates to perfumes, and some of you may agree, typically I found that when I'm shopping for perfume, as I said, I'm frugal, but when I do go to the higher end sections of the department store, or if I'm going to a boutique and they have fragrances and I'm smelling the different fragrances, yes, they do have that brand name, but some of them just smell like a grandma. I hate to say that. Don't judge me. But you know how you smell those smells and they have like that kind of weird smell. It smells like it kind of smells old and like your grandma. I've encountered a lot of fragrance that smell like that. So it can be a hit or a miss. And then I have some fragrances that I've smelled that kind of smell too fruity. So they kind of are a bit cheesy and smell kind of cheap. Well, this one, as stated, has a perfect combination. It doesn't smell cheap at all. It doesn't smell like your grandma, but it is nice and sweet, and it kind of smells luxurious. Kind of feel fancy when you have it on, okay? All right, so let's get to the next fragrance to see how comparable it is and if I actually like that one, okay? But I would definitely give the Oriental 2 thumbs up. So fragrance number 2 is going to be the Oriental Floral 2, and this one is actually inspired by Lancome TRESOR, which is a fragrance that was around since like 1990. Very high-end fragrance, but they have replicated that fragrance, and it has more of a floral undertone to it. This one has a combination of apricot blossoms, peach, has Bulgarian rose, iris, lilac, amber, sandalwood, and my favorite, vanilla. Okay, so let me try this one out to see if I like it. Of course, it has the sample bottle, and it has the 50 milliliter bottle. Okay, so I'm not going to open my 50 milliliter because, of course, if I don't like it, I can send it back for free. All right, so let me just spray this one on, and I'm going to spray it right here since I've already sprayed my neck area with the other fragrance. All right, so let me just spray it right here. I do like this fragrance as well. However, this one smells more like a flower, kind of. I do smell a sweet smell, but you got to get a little bit closer to actually smell that undertone. It's not as potent as the other fragrance. So between the two fragrances, this one, of course, is called the floral. So it is going to kind of smell like a flower with that mixture of some sweetness. Kind of smells like kind of honey-ish. But again, I prefer the sweeter smells. So I would, between the two, the Oriental and the Oriental Floral 2, I would recommend that you purchase the Oriental 2. That one is much sweeter, smells a lot better than this one. But if you prefer more of that floral smell, I can kind of smell a bit of orange undertones as well in this fragrance. But I prefer the Oriental for some reason. Okay, so if you want to go out and try those two fragrances, go for it. But I would definitely recommend the Oriental 2. They both smell good, but the Oriental 2 smells a lot better to me. Now, to spruce up this video, I kind of want to invite my husband to rate my fragrances. He's a person that can be very critical about smells. He can smell like sninchy type smells from a mile away. And he also can smell something if it really smells good and kind of highlight that really good smell. So I want to have him in to rate my smell to see which one he prefers the best, okay? All right, so I'm very interested to see what he has to say. Let me go get him. Let's see what he has to say, okay? All right, come on, Gorden.
All right, cool. What's up? Yo, what's up, everybody?
Doesn't he look like Noel? But anyway. All right, so he's going to first smell my neck. And on my neck, I have the Oriental 2. So let's see if he likes that one. Okay?
Okay, so
do you want me to reapply or?
Oh, no.
Let me just try one. Let me just reapply.
Okay.
So,
oh, it's in the face, girl. God almighty.
Sorry. Sorry, man.
Okay, well. Alrighty. Okay, here we go.
All right. I guess I have enough on my neck for him to smell it.
Guess so.
Alright, can you smell it?
Alright.
What in the world?
I have to get my smell buds situated here. I don't know, smells good. Kind of smells like it's got like a little vanilla in it. It smells sweet, like really sweet. From a 1 to 10, I would say, actually, I also think that this will, 1 to 10, I'll say it's like an 8 for me.
An 8?
Yeah, I give it like an 8. The reason why I'm saying that is when I'm smelling fragrances, I think about what you can, for me, I think it will work well, it has a freshness like fresh out of the shower.
That's good.
It's like a casual smell, not a dressy smell. So if you think in terms of clothes, it's like something that you could wear dressed down, out in a light day, shopping, eating brunch and lunch. It's not something necessarily that I would want to smell for like a dressy, formal occasion. So I'm only giving it an 8 because I think it works well on the front end of a day, not necessarily a really formal day.
So it's more like an everyday smell.
Yeah, it's an everyday smell, really clean, really fresh, vanilla, sweet, not forceful on the nose at all. So it's very pleasant.
All right, and that's a pretty completely different take on it because I really like the smell. I would rate it as a 10, but he has a completely different perspective. So if a woman walked past you, would you enjoy that smell on her?
Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. I really like it. Like I said, it's got a vanilla feel. I also smell like a little bit like like that jasmine white type thing, like a jasmine smell. I think it's dope. I like it.
All right, so fragrance number 2 is going to be the Oriental Floral 2, and this one is inspired by the Lancome TRESOR. All right, so let's see what he thinks about that one. This one is going to be on my wrist. Okay.
All right, I'm back. Here we go. Round 2. I just put a little coffee in my nose to clear my nose palate. Okay, my nose buds. So I'm ready.
Okay. If you don't stop doing that.
Okay, so yeah, that smells good too. I think they did a good job kind of aligning the smell with the name or the name with the smell, because I do kind of sense like a floral type overtone to that, and it kind of feels springy, like season wise. It feels like it's kind of like a spring smell. Truth be told, both of these are like everyday smells to me, and they're both really sweet. They have a very sweet smell to them as well.
That's what I wanted.
Also, I think if I rate this, I probably would still rate both of these. Is it Dossier?
Dossier.
Dossier. The Dossier, I'm not being harsh because I think this smells great, but I would probably give this an 8 too. I think that both of these fragrances are very close in scale to, as far as for me, flexibility. As far as wearing, I think these are everyday smells. I think they're great for brunch. I think they're sundressy. Like, you know how women wear sundress during the season?
You love sundresses.
Yeah, but I think that these are that type of season. I don't think that these, for me, when you walk past me, that's what I want during the day. Wind blowing, nice breeze. Oh my God, what's that sweet smell? But if we go out something formal, a really formal dress, something of that nature, I would probably want something just a little dressier smell-wise. A little different approach.
So what would you need for it to smell a little bit more dressy?
Something a little less sweet. Something a little less sweet for me.
Okay.
But I think that this is absolutely amazing. Like I said, for your church, for your brunch, for your whatever you're doing, like in the day, in the flow, this has a crispiness to it. Even if it's hot outside, this is the type of smell that even if it's super, super warm, it won't be overbearing. It actually has a coolness to it. So I really like that about it.
So of course, everybody is entitled to their particular preference. I really enjoy the fragrances. I'm a woman. And he enjoys them. However, he would prefer something a little bit more.
No, actually, I love them. I only gave them an 8 just because I think it's an everyday wear smell. I would want something a little darker for it, like even formal. That's it, just smell-wise. Something just a little darker, a little drier. But other than that, I mean, don't get me wrong. Even if you had it on at night, you still would smell good. But I have to be objective and really, really give my honest opinion. Like, it really helps. So,
okay, so he has his opinion. I have my opinion.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about their site is that they offer a plethora of different fragrances. So you can choose the fragrance that is in line with your particular preference.
That's kind of make you want to bite down on a snack.
And as I stated earlier, if you don't like it, you can send it back for free. And they're at a fraction of the cost. So you're not really losing by shopping from or purchasing from this particular company. So babe, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, listen, when y'all get some colognes for me, let me know. I'd love to do a little review on that.
I'm sure you would.
Holla at your boy. I'm going. All right, peace.
Alright, so I really enjoyed the fragrances. My husband had a different opinion. He actually still really liked them, but he prefers something a little bit different, a little bit darker. He's not really for the extreme sweet smell, but I am. So the beautiful thing about this company is that they offer a variety of fragrances at minimal cost. So if you don't like something, you purchase it, you get it, you don't really like it, you can always send it back for free. So you have so many different options, so many amazing smells at a very small cost. So great job, Dossier, on providing us with all of these smell goods for any occasion, any time of the day. If you can, go to their website and check it out. I will leave their information in the description box. And you also have an opportunity to win a free fragrance. So thank you, Dossier, for sponsoring this video. And thank you all for tuning in, checking out these videos, tuning into our channel, seeing what we have going on at the Dove's Nest. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.